I think this is dry as a chip of wood. Yeah, my eucalyptus mint diffuser is done. Okay, it's been up there for a few months. Hi guys, welcome to Accessorize Your Life. I'm Julia. I am behind the camera right now because I have to show you a few things and it's better to be behind the camera for them. So if you're not familiar with my Beauty Room Chronicles, this is where I pull out some items to use for the current month. So I review what I used previously and then I get into pulling out new things. For instance, nail polishes. These are the polishes I use actually for 2 months and I only used about 3 of them. So I had this out in November and December, so it's time to change up. For the holidays I used this nice plum shade from Dior and this sparkly color here. I don't know the names of these, but they're no longer available anyway, so it doesn't matter. I think for November I definitely used the green. I was into this green thing, so I should probably hold it up so you can see it. This is a Sally Hansen nail polish. It's extreme wear and the color is 364 Big Apple Teeny. So I did wear that, and then you can find this in the stores, by the way. And then I wore these in December, and more specifically this one here, this one for the holidays. So yeah, I had fun with these polishes. These two here I really didn't get into. This is another Sally Hansen Extreme Wear. It is in 546 Irish Illusion. Even though it looks like it's a silver, it's more of a kind of a lavender or lilac silver, so it's quite pretty, but I just didn't wear it. And I wear this on top of other colors to just give it a glazed or different look, so it changes up the look of the nail polish. And here was my base coat, top coat, which helps the polish shine and last longer. So there you have it for my nail tray for the last 2 months. We're going to go over to my fragrance tray that I use for 2 months as well, and so let's hop over there. On the other wardrobe I have the fragrance tray that I pulled out in November and continued to use throughout today, actually. So what I wore today from this tray, let's see, what did I wear today? Oh, I wore this one here. This was a sentimental fragrance that I recently just felt like using. It has been with me for a long time and it's called Splendor, and there is a story behind this one. So if you want to know the story behind it, go to November's Beauty Room Chronicle and there you'll know how I feel about that and what it represents for me. But anyway, let's start with the fragrances that I have here. So this one here, this is Britney Spears Fantasy Intense. Now, sometimes you can tell what a fragrance is by its name, and sometimes you can just be a little bit put off by the name, or don't even think about the name. You can just look at the bottle and say, oh, that is pretty. I want to give it a try. And that's what happened. It's all pretty, but no substance. Yeah, I should have thought about the name, because the name says Fantasy Intense. Improbable, mystical, or mythical. It's just not there. And I should have known that by the name. This fragrance is just what the name says. So I don't fault Britney Spears or her group for naming it such, because there's nothing to it. I think, I'll talk about it later, but I think I have a category for this fragrance. So we'll put it to the side here. Then I had a couple of gourmand fragrances like the Shalimar, lovely, K.Ali, Joe Malone, and these were some purse scents here from Joe Malone. I just carried them with me to use. And those were all wonderful. There's nothing bad about any of these. Ginger biscuit smells just like ginger, but just a little bit more tameable. And Love Fest here, Burning Cherry, I enjoyed wearing this, especially during the day. And Shalimar, when I wanted something bold, this was it, because it has that DNA of the original Shalimar. So yeah, very intense. And then we move on to the florals here. I had a couple of florals like this one here, and this one, Splendor, and then this one here, and then this one here. So all of these were good. The Jasmine definitely stayed with me all day long by Christian Dior. Beautiful scent, well worth the money. And I love it a lot. This Cashmere, and then even this Splendor, the Jasmine, and these three, Cashmere and Splendor, those fragrances held their own for this cold weather that we're having. I mean, they paired great with your cashmere sweaters, your big chunky cotton and wool sweaters. They were perfect cold weather scents. And then we have Dream Angel. Now, when I talk about fragrances and their names, and you can kind of get an idea, or you should get an idea of what it's going to smell like, these two are it. When you think of Dream Angels Divine by Victoria's Secret, you think, okay, this is good to spray on my bed sheets and around my room, into my pajamas. That's it, and that's how I use this. And this one here, Fantasy Intense, that's what I'm going to do with this one. It's more of a dreamy scent. It's mystical. It's elusive. It doesn't hang with you long. So I think it'll hang with you just until you drift off to sleep, and you'll be a-okay with it. This is the same thing here. It's an old one. I don't think they make this anymore, but I think these two will hang with you just enough until you drift off. So good for the sheets, good for the PJs, and that's it. And I think I should move these to my bedroom and not keep them in the beauty room any longer, because I'll remember to use them if they're in my bedroom. And like I said, these were fragrances that I just carried with me in my purse if I was going out. And this is a ginger biscuit and an orange blossom. They worked well together. And these two here, one is wood sage and sea salt, which I liked in November, and this one is English pear and freesia. So yes, that's how I use those. They were more or less for my purse. Okay guys, we're done with the fragrance tray real quick here, right? So now we're going over to what I'm pulling for fragrances and nails. But I want to bask in the reds. So first off is Believe Beauty, and this is a gel effect nail polish, and it is called Rouge Veritable. So this I've had for many years, and it's a beautiful kind of bright red, and I think it'll be perfect for February. And next we're going to use a Sally Hansen red here. This is a Hard as Nails formula, and this is 470 Unbreakable Heart, and it's what's on my nails today. So that's what I'm wearing right here. I don't know if it's showing up much with the lighting. I do have extra lights on, but it is evening. So that's what's on my nails, and that's what I will be using this month. I'm already into it. And then you may have seen me talk about this one in a previous video where I talked about a few Chanel items, and this one is $3.97 Rouge Noir, and it is a deep bloody red black base. So there are my nail polishes, just 3, because I don't seem to be going through them as quickly as I'd like to, because being home all the time I am busy with my hands as far as in water, cleaning, doing things like that, packing things, because I kind of work on eBay some, so therefore I don't get into polishes every day. I try to polish my nails, but they really, don't hold up with regular nail polish. Okay, let's get into the fragrance tray. I'll just put them up here. So starting off with Dior, I have the Hypnotic Poison, and this is a great kind of seductive scent for the month. And next I have Mugler. This one is the Angel Nova, and I'm thinking of this one as being something that exudes confidence. I do have a larger size bottle of this, but I don't want to pull it right now. I want to get through this first, and then I have a miniature of this one. Isn't that funny? So next we have Paris Hilton, and this is Rosé Rush. Now this is so cute in that dress, and I think there's several iterations. Like I know there's one with the white bottom that glistens, but it's so girly to me. And did you catch her at the, was it the Grammys, in that black dress she had on with the black shades? She was wearing that dress. It didn't wear her, she wore that dress. And I've never really cared for too much of the clothes she wore, but that black dress, honey, it was beautiful. I wish I could wear that. I wish I could fit something like that. I can't fit it. Next we have Versace, and this is Bright Crystal Absolute. And this one is more like your perky fragrance in my opinion, so it's a miniature as well. And lastly I have Donna Valentino, Born in Roma rather, and this is more of your explorative kind of curious kind of scent, you know, not afraid to seek things out. That would be this scent here. So got a little tray going on, or stand going on here that's shaped like a heart, and just celebrating Valentine's month in a fun way. So yeah, that's it. Let's move on. We're going to tidy up this wardrobe, at least the tops of it, and put a few things in place. So one fragrance I sprayed on me and forgot to film is this Chance by Chanel. So when I did the video showcasing the Rouge Noir nail polish and liner and whatever else I had, can't remember, I had sprayed this on me and forgot to mention it to you. So I'm going to leave this out for the month of February. It's tiny, it's nice, it's soft, and it's okay. So I like to share that and wear that some this month. So this is my little bit of decor for the month. Not much, just a heart-shaped trinket box up here with my little gnomes who are decked out for Valentine's Day. I do have another one, but I think it's overkill if I pull him out. I think just having two of these on either side is nice. Along with my shelf there, a candle from Bath and Body Works. This is pink Prosecco frosting. Yeah, so that's it for the beauty room. That's my backdrop. That's all she wrote, and that's all I'm gonna do. Guys, let's get into what's new in the beauty room. Hey guys, I hope you will bear with me. I am on naproxen 500 milligrams. Not much, but it makes me tired, and I think I am kind of off tilting down, right? The camera is. But I kind of overdid it when I was preparing for the snow. I think I pulled something, the muscles around my rib cage. I think I'm still leaning, but we're going to go ahead with this anyway. So I'm feeling a little drowsy, a little tired, and a little in pain, but I'm going to muscle on through. On my lips, I'm wearing Edam. I know I shared this with you in a haul before. Just want to let you know that I am wearing it and I like it, and my husband likes it too. I have it in Bissap Glaze, and that's what's on my lips here. Excuse my face. This is makeup from just early in the day when I threw on something to run out to pick up something for dinner. And so let's get busy with this section. Alrighty. So what's new in the beauty room? First of all, I purchased another Sephora Blur It Loose Setting Powder. I think I had this one in a pink, and I think that was a little too chalky looking on me, so I went back in for number 2, the Brightening Peach. And again, I love the way this presents itself. You get this little puff, which I haven't used yet, and then you open it up here, and that's where your powder is, and a little sifter right in here, but it closes over so it's not messy. It's easy to use. Nice delivery system. And this powder, by the way, I've used it a couple of times. It's very soft, it's very lightweight, and I think it works well under my eyes. I did put some on today, and I liked what I saw because I used a concealer that I'm not sure about yet, and this did blur out the area a little bit, so happy about it. So I've had this for I purchased it last month, so about a month, I guess, almost. Next, this is something new to me. I have not tried it yet. This is Wet n Wild. This is a prime focus, or it's called a primer serum. So the thing about this is that, I'm reading from my notes, is that it's a pore refining primer serum. It blurs the pores or imperfections on the face, supposedly. It softens the skin, so it's a prep and prime all in one, but I wouldn't say it's a standalone primer. So it's more of a serum that adds some hydration to your face before you put on your moisturizer. Or I mean, yeah, you put your moisturizer on, and this goes on afterwards. And this is good for people with dry skin, combo skin, oily skin even, because in the winter, us oily or combo skin girls, we tend to continue to use products that kind of strips the oil from our face to combat the oiliness and the shine and the acne if you're acne prone. Sometimes that's too much, and it just produces more oil. So when you're doing your makeup, your serums, and this would be a part of your serums with things in it that help the skin. This one has different, it's a water base, by the way, and it has different kind of extracts in it. Like it has watermelon, and it has rose water, green tea extract, and it has peony in it. And all of these things are supposed to help nourish the skin. But I have a couple of tools here. The first one is something that's new on the market. I found that it was sold out. The display was sold out in Sephora. Somewhere else it went. 2 different Sephoras, it was sold out. I'm talking about the Benefit, the Professional Degunker. Now, you know I like things like this. I think I have a more professional one, or one that you charge, that I use already. This one I think is great for young people or anybody when you're traveling or you just want something quick. It comes with your mask, your clay mask, right here in this tube part, and when you pull off this part, you have your little spatula that you push or glide along your face after you do the mask. So you keep the mask on for about 10 minutes. You twist this off, and there is the mask in here ready to go on your skin that you can apply. You let it sit on for 10 minutes, and it helps prep your skin for getting out all of the gunk that's in your pores. So whiteheads, blackheads, this helps them come to surface. Then you screw this cap back on that has the spatula on it, and then you glide it. Once you wash this off, you glide it over your skin, and then you would go in with your toner after you do this, and then your serums or whatever else. It's best to do it at night because you may get some redness. I find that this spatula isn't as good as my chargeable one that I have, my system I have, but it's good for on the go, or it's good just to have at the ready when you just want to do a quick degunking of your pores. So I like it, and I'm buying another one, and I'm giving it to my son. This is not irritating. It has a mild scent, if anything, and you know, I don't mind it at all. So I like this little system, and I think it's great that Benefit, a trusted brand, has brought something like this that makes it more accessible for everybody, because the one that I have, the other one I have that you charge, is about $100 or so. So this is like $30 or so, and it makes it accessible to anybody. So this is nice to have though. Travel, if you want something quick, you don't want to, you have your mask in here, plus you have the little spatula. It's easy, it's portable, it's nice. Next, I picked up this little highlighting brush because I was applying my makeup, and I put away a lot of my brushes because there was just so many. So I just kept some out, and I put away, I think, all but one fan brush. This one, I think. Yeah, I know I have another fan brush, but I put it away. So I was in Dollar Tree, and I found this one there. It's the MHB Must Have Beauty Highlighting Fan Brush, and it has a clip-on cover, so I'm going to open it up. If I didn't say it before, excuse my hair. I had a hat on when I went out earlier, and yeah, I just didn't do anything with my hair, and I just decided to go ahead and film this because it needed to be done, and I kept putting it off because I was resting my rib cage and back where I was having this pain. So it has a little case. It has a brown plastic, like very plastic handle, nothing to write home about. Snap it open, and there's the little brush. Not much of anything, but it will come in hand. It will be useful to just swipe on a little highlighter. So yeah, and it's not that thin. It's got some depth to it, so I like that. Get the trash out of here. And another tool, the last one I picked up, was this Japanese. This is a lash separator. I did use this in one video. I don't know if it made it into the video though. And what you do is you separate, when you put on your mascara and some of your lashes are stuck together, you just take the cap off of this and you run it through your lashes very carefully. Because I like my mascara on the dry side usually, so something like this helps to separate the lashes and make them look a little more elongated and less clunky looking. So yeah, I picked this up from CVS. Found it in there, and it was like under $5. So like having that available. I can put the things in the trash. So that's the end of my tools that I picked up. And next I found this in where did I find this? TJ Maxx. This is the Thrive Cosmetics what does it say? Liquid Lash Extension. So this is tubing mascara that I picked up. It's in black, and it's a flake-free tubing technology. So I wanted a tubing mascara in a regular size because I have a Tarte one that is in a miniature size, and I think it's pretty much dried out. But I don't mind a tubing mascara. I really like it. So this is supposed to be a rich black, and I can't wait to get in it. I'm still currently using my Defasil from Lancome, and I should be in this another month or two before I can switch it out to another mascara. Alrighty, next I have a Fenty Beauty Matchstick. This is a correcting skin stick, and I found this at Ross in 04 Pumpkin. And it was like, here it is, $5.99 at Ross, if that's coming through. I didn't pull the tag off of it. So already I think it's a little drying. I have tried it. I tried it today. This is what it looks like. It helps correct these dark spots that I have here. It's a little drying. It's okay. let me show you what else I have. And I use this in the Beauty Over 40 collaboration. It's from Huda Beauty. This is the hashtag faux filter color correction, and I have it in lychee rather, and it's more of an apricot color, and I really like this one. This is a good one, and I have the sample size or miniature size for about $15. Can't beat the price of the Fenty one that I got for like $5.99, but it's a little drying, which for my skin isn't bad, but when my skin is dry and I haven't moisturized like I should, it's hard to move it around, which could be a good thing because it stays in place. But then again, it's a little thick, so you know. This comes with a little applicator, and there it is. It's more liquidy, and I like the shade of this one better. It's a little lighter, so hats off to Huda Beauty for getting this one right. I would get this in a full size, I think, because I'm liking it already over this one I just picked up because it was there and it seemed to be the right color, and I'm not mad at it. I think it'll come in handy when I'm ready to use something like that. So those are the two correctors for the skin. And I went back in and picked up, I ordered this from her site, Pat McGrath Labs. I got the Skin Fetish Sublime Perfection Blurring Under Eye Powder, and I thought I was going to get it in medium, but I got it in deep again, and I'm happy I did because I like the deep. I still have quite a bit in the one, do I have it here? I'll probably put it away. I have quite a bit in the previous one that I was going to declutter and ended up not decluttering, so I'm not going to open this one yet, but I went online this morning at Nordstrom and got another one of these, and I got it in the peach because I want to compare it to this for under my eyes because I know I like this formula a lot. So I thought, let me get it in peach and see how it works out, or apricot, and I can compare it to this one from Sephora. So yeah, I'm looking forward to getting that one. I think I'll go pick it up tomorrow. So it is weightless. I don't know how they get this in a powder. It is so lightweight. It behaves like so much more than a powder that I really like having this. And no, I didn't panic buy. I just needed another one. And then when I had a note from Nordstrom, I said, go ahead and get it. Go ahead and get it. So let me wipe these correctors off before I make a mess. And something my sister sent to me, I got in the mail, is the Pola Hair Care. And she sent me the purple hair dye shampoo. I did use it and it didn't come out the color that I would like it to be. It looks almost like a fuchsia to me, or red, and I'm not happy with the color. But I'm trying to order a black one, and I keep running into a glitch when I'm trying to order it. But since the snow and everything, I haven't been able to meet up with her or anything, so she sent this to me by mail. It came directly from the company, and this is what it looks like. I've used it once. It's easy to use. It's not messy, except for when the pump pushes down in the box. So I took it out, and you can see the lid is a little messy. You get a couple of gloves with it and some instructions on how to use it. You put it in like you're putting in shampoo, but you make sure you get all your edges. I didn't even pre-treat my skin with Vaseline or anything. I just went in and used it. I did use the gloves, and I put, I didn't do quite a small amount since it was my first time, but it wasn't a whole lot either. And I just rubbed it together in the palm of my hand and then put it into my hair, because it comes out, there's two chambers here, and you get the dye on one side and something else activator maybe on the other side, and you kind of mix it together in your hand, and then you apply it to your hair, and then you wait about 10 minutes. And I waited 30 minutes though, and then I rinse it out with warm water as they tell you to. So I'm very happy with this. It says it has ginseng extract, black sesame extract, saponin extract. I don't know what that is, but anyway, it has several extracts in here that I can't read, that is supposed to be nourishing for your hair. It's rich color, paraben free, non-toxic, and it gives you a natural look. Now online Some people have a vibrant purple hue, like a black purple hue, and it just looks gorgeous. That's on straightened hair. And then some people have a little deeper than this shade that I have here. So I think the more I use it, and if I mix it with black, it'll be perfect. So I want to do that. And then I have two more things, and I picked these up when I was in the grocery store. They're from Aldi's. Aldi's has a brand that has recently come to the States. It was in Europe before. It's the Lacura line, and they have a lip oil in there. There is one that is clear like this, and there is one, I think a couple maybe, with like strawberry or cherry or something like that. I didn't pick up one of those. I just got the clear. Has a nice doe foot, nice packaging. It's plastic, but it looks glass, and it's about 0.34 ounces. So let's see if it's a scent to this. Ooh, it's kind of hard to get out of the thing there. It's mild scent, glossy, shiny, I should say, not glossy, shiny. And I don't know if it's sticky. A little bit, a little tacky, not too much. You will probably have your hair stuck to this if your hair tends to get in the way there. Yeah, it's a little tacky. And the other thing is this, the Lacura Bold Cover Concealer. It blurs the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles, and you get 0.34 fluid ounces, and they have various shades. I think I got the deepest one in number 7. I had this under my eyes today. I'm still looking a little dark here, but this makeup has been on for a while, and my liner is probably run down. This is what it looks like. I will rub it on my hand. There is a scent, a perfume scent to this one, and it has a pretty big doe foot, but it matches my hand just right. Yeah, there's a little like hand soap smell to this, perfume smell. But there it is. Can you see it? Can I see it? Yeah, there it is right there. And I have it on my under eyes, and I don't know what I think about this yet. Because of the scent, it's not bad, but I didn't expect a scent in the concealer. And on my hand it seems to match quite well, but I felt like I was looking a little too dark. I have to play around with it some more. I wasn't happy with my foundation for today. I used the Maybelline Color Stay, and what's this, the Color Stay? Maybelline 30 Hour, well, I forgot what this is. Super Stay or something like that. Anyway, the shade didn't seem to work with me today. I don't know when I purchased it, what time of the year. Maybe it was the spring, and this is not my shade for now. It looked, I don't know, it should have worked, but it just didn't. But anyway, I wasn't happy with this look I got today, so we'll see. One other thing though I have is my sister gave me for Christmas, like she gave me the hair color, was this Skin Flow. I haven't tried it yet, but you're supposed to use this at night. It's a wrapping mask for your face and your neck, and it's supposed to give, it's a collagen niacinamide combination or cocktail, and it's supposed to give you softer, more moisturized skin. So I want to try that pretty soon. Okay guys, that concludes everything that I brought into the beauty room, or that came in. I'm going to show you next the bag that I'm carrying right now. Is a tote bag. I've had it in my collection quite a while. It's from Coach, and I picked it for two reasons. One, because of the red trim for the month of February, and another thing is that I've had to carry some documents out on appointments with me, and this is great for that. I thought I wouldn't get any more use out of these tote bags since I'm not working, but that's not true. You do need a tote bag every now and then. And then a purse that I used some in December for going out to the ballet, dinner, and some things like that was this Kurt Geiger purse here. It's a cloth or textile finish with some shimmery material here. This is what it looks like. It's really small. I don't get too much in it, but I just love it. It's just a statement piece. It goes nice when your clothes are neutral or cream or whatever, and I enjoy carrying it. So I picked up another one. This one has been in my collection for a little while, And this one I think I'm going to list on eBay. So if you're interested in a Kurt Geiger little bag, this is vegan leather, but it has that quilted look, that nice matte chain that you can wear crossbody, over the shoulder, or on your crook of your hand, the crook of your hand or arm. This is it. It has a cute detail with the lock on the front, if you can see that. It has magnetic closure, and it's just one open space there. Let me take this out, with a little card pocket there. And this one is the Braxton. They both are the Braxton. I'm keeping this one because I like carrying it for my evenings out. It's just a pop of color. But I have so many black, I'm fading in and out, so many black bags that I think I'm going to list this one on eBay. So if you're interested, check out my eBay shop, which is the Owl's Patch. I'll leave a link to it. It is already in my description box if you're interested in this cute little purse. Faux leather, no back pocket, just something light and easy to carry. It's a statement piece as well, but I'm putting it up for sale on my eBay shop. So we've done that. Next is the empties, and then we'll be done. Hang tight, let me get them. I just had a little thought when I was going to pick up my empties and declutters. I was thinking about Paris Hilton's dress, how beautiful it was in black, and it was, I was thinking of this purse and her dress, that this is like edgy, just like her dress is, or was, for the Grammys. And then I happened to remember Heidi Klum had on a dress that was, in my opinion, ridiculous. Ridiculous. The lady couldn't walk in the dress. She looked foolish to me trying to walk in that dress. Why would you wear something that you can't move in? It was ridiculous, and it looked ridiculous from the front and the back. It's something that could have been in a movie if the character was standing like this and never had to move anything but the mouth or the head. I don't understand that one. I don't, but it's not for me. Alrighty, so some things I have here. I don't know what order they're in or anything. I just threw stuff in here as I used it. Of course, I have my Refresh eye drops. I use these, get them from Costco, and I use them to keep my eyes moisturized. If not, I get paid. I am using the Lacura facial wipes. I'm currently in one now. I've used up one. I finished up 2 of the Olay body washes. I have the elasticity boosting one that I finished. It has collagen peptides. I really love the scent of these and the feel of these, and I alternate them. And then I have the tone brightening one with vitamin C for the body. So I finished 2. I still have the retinol one to go through, and I don't know who it is, if it's Olay or not, that put out the Bridgerton collection. So I need to look for that. I was in Walmart today and I didn't look. I'll look tomorrow for that. And by the way, did anyone catch Bridgerton? I watched all 4 already. Pretty good, pretty good, pretty good. I am excited to watch another show, so I'm going to move over to it. I can't think of her name. She was from Designing Women. Anyway, The Ordinary. I like this. This is the niacinamide and zinc. Helps to tighten up those pores. This is, I finished one. I'm on my second one. I finished my second bottle of Saturday Skin. This is a toner. Really good for tightening up those pores after you've done your dirty work with something like this. Yep. And let's see, anything else empty? I finished up the Peace Out. This is an acne serum. I like it. I don't think I'm going to repurchase it though. I'm working on one more I have here. Uh-oh, something's wasting back here. I'm going to declutter 2 L'Oreal objects here, I know for sure. But let me see if I have any more empties before I get to the declutters. I did finish up the Day Dew sunscreen. This is from Beauty of Joseon. I finished up that. And I finished up as much as I could get out, the Dior Forever Skin Corrector. Finally finished this in 5N, I want to say. Finally finished that. I love that stuff. I have a bottle ready to use. Okay, here are the things that I am decluttering. It's only 5. 2 of them are the Armani concealers. They're just old and they're ready to go. They have a slight scent to them, I believe. I like this though, this formula. If I didn't have so many concealers that I need to finish up, I would buy them. I don't know why I bought the one from Lacura from Aldi's. I just wanted to. And then I'm getting rid of this CoverGirl. This is a skin tint with SPF. I don't like it, so it's going out. And then these 2 L'Oreal mineral powders that you use with the enclosed brush. I tried them. I didn't like them, so it's time for them to go. And that concludes my Beauty Room Chronicles for February. It's going to be a short month. We know that February has 28 days. And then we had the beautiful snow moon the other day on the East Coast anyway. And it showed so well against the snow. So it was the perfect backdrop with the snow on the ground. And, well, ice is what we have that looks like snow. It's dangerous out there. Anyway, it was beautiful. So this month is a beautiful month so far. It's just been beautiful. I know it's a little scary with the snow in some parts of the country and everything, and with the ice, but we did not lose our electricity or anything. Everything stayed all right. It's just me. I got too busy carrying bags of food and wood, firewood. Well, my husband carried the firewood in. What am I talking about? I carried grocery bags in when I went out, and just hurt myself that way. So anyway, I'm on the mend, and I'm almost finished with this muscle relaxer. So yeah, I won't do that again. I'm not carrying anything heavy anymore. My body can't take it. Guys, that's the end. I'm not going to keep talking about nothing here. Thank you for tuning in to another Beauty Room Chronicles. I'm a little off. Haven't filmed in a while. Haven't felt like filming. Just been kind of drowsy and achy. So I'm signing off. And I hope to see you again on Thursday for a Shop My Stash. I'm going to do those weekly. Yeah. All right. Thanks for tuning in. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.